The Yemeni government said it will suspend its talks with the Houthi militia after the latter refused to disclose the whereabouts of the politician Mohammed Qahtan. More details to be seen.
8 years ago, the Houthis kidnapped a politician from Yemen named Mohammed Qahtan, and ever since, his family and the world community have been pleading with them to let him free. The detained politician's whereabouts and permission for his family and government representatives to visit him must be made public by the militia before Yemeni government negotiators participate in any future prisoner exchange talks with the Houthis that are being facilitated by the UN. The chairman of the government delegation involved in the negotiations stated that the stance is unambiguous. They shall not take part until this visit happens. He added that they hoped the UN envoy's office would apply pressure to move this file forward. Houthis' refusal to allow relatives to visit Mohammed Qahtan or reveal his whereabouts has made his family think that he died in custody. In March, the Yemeni government and the Houthis reached an agreement to exchange more than 900 prisoners and provide each other access to Ma'rib and Sana'a jails during a first round of prisoner swap negotiations. After those visits, the parties were scheduled to meet again to continue talks in hopes of securing the release of more detainees. Members of a government delegation scheduled to go to Houthi prisons were denied permission to meet Qahtan, which resulted in the cancellation of their visit and ceased participating in negotiations with the militia. So Houthis claimed that their preconditions imposed by the government had caused their delegation's visit to a government-run prison in the central city of Ma'rib to be postponed. The suspension of talks between the government delegation and Houthis comes as Hans Grunberg, the UN Special Envoy for Yemen, continues to travel between regional capitals in an effort to engage those involved in the conflict in talks to extend the UN-brokered truce and strike a peace deal. According to Grunberg's office, he arrived in Muscat and met with Omani officials and Houthi senior negotiator to discuss ways to advance the progress of ongoing peace efforts. During a previous trip to Riyadh, the envoy met with Mohammed Ali Jabir, the Saudi ambassador to Yemen, as well as ambassadors from other 4 permanent members of the UN Security Council, which includes the United States of America, the UK, France, and Russia, as well as Rashad Al-Alimi, the head of Yemen's Presidential Leadership Council, to discuss the same matter.